They were at the height of their career. Beauty and the Beard became a household name with 4 Grammy Award-winning albums. Their success was struck by tragedy. We sat down with Heywood Perkins and Delusa Pearl to give you the untold story, the rise and the fall.
I'm sorry, say it again.
How many albums did you record with Beauty?
Oh, I thought that's what you said. How many did I write and produce and executively produce and master? Cause she ain't do a whole lot. But what I did, we did 4 albums.
After signing with Hold My Chitlins Records, they released Jive Time Turkey, which was #1 on the Billboard charts for a staggering 11 months. Shortly after, conflict arose between the duo.
It was a different experience for me, cause I had already been performing, but I think that was probably my big break. I was a fine young thing then, fine now.
Recording sessions became impossible. Before long, accusations of drug use, tax evasion, and assault surfaced, just to name a few.
Can I say this on camera?
Please be candid.
Okay, well, Delusa had a lot of issues. She had drug problems. She really couldn't sing. If you want me to be really real with you, she couldn't sing worth a damn.
Yeah, that was all me, I had, my solos and things like that. Haywood was coming in there, trying to take over this and trying to take over that. Want to be part of all the music videos and things like that. But that was all me. I got us where we were.
Born in 1952 in Floodwaters, Indiana, Delusa Pearl was born to a pastor and gospel-singing mother who released the hits Jesus, I Can't Take These Bills This Month and Lord, Don't Let Them Take My Lights. She had music flowing in her veins. Performing at local talent shows, she was discovered by record exec Lindell Garvey and signed to form Beauty and the Beard.
Okay, can you tell us what was your experience like when you first got signed to Hold My Chitlin Records?
Hold on, first, I'm getting paid for this, right?
I don't know that, sir.
Wait a minute, this interview free?
Mm-hmm.
Hold up, I ain't agreed to no free shit.
Can you please do this interview for us?
Alright, I got yards to cut, but I'll see what I can do. When I first got signed to Hold My Chitlins Records, man, it was a great experience. It was, I always knew I was good and great at everything I ever did. So just, getting a record deal was just a natural transition to my greatness. And tell us a little bit about Haywood, because he's, he does have his name on a lot of the content on the album. Was he really influential in the creation process of your hit records, or?
Haywood didn't contribute to nothing. I've been trying to tell y'all this for a long time. He knew some people, that the print company or whatever, he paid them to just stamp his name all over the thing. He didn't really contribute to nothing. You said it's all over everything. I ain't never seen nothing that had his name all over unless he paid somebody to do it. He didn't contribute nothing. Nothing over here he didn't.
Born in 1948 in Burnt Corn, Alabama, Haywood was born to a pimp father and heroin-addicted mother. His grandmother raised him until he set out on his own at just 12 years old to tour with the Gravy Neckbone Sunshine Band.
My real name is Heywood Eugene Perkins III, and I used to have a group back in '68. A couple of my partners from school, neighborhood, rec center, all that got together. Daddy had a pair of 45s. We just got in the garage and we made great stuff. Always made great stuff. I always made great stuff.
After failing to find a record deal, Haywood started his solo career until he joined the Beauty and the Beard.
To the roof off the mother, somebody lace my mother sucker. To the roof off the mother, somebody lace my mother sucker. To the roof off the mother, somebody lace my mother sucker. To the roof off the mother, somebody lace my mother sucker.
They went on to record 4 platinum-selling albums, Jive Time Turkey, Get on the Soul Bus, Please Don't Pick My Fro, and Lavender Rain. Jailed on assault charges and drug use allegations, Delusa's downward spiral from the music industry left many of fans wondering what exactly happened to the starlet.
Okay,
now your solo single, your first solo single, "Lick Me Clean," that was a little bit racy. Your first solo, "Lick Me Clean," was a little bit racy. It was a little bit out there. Your fans weren't really ready for that. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Well, I had contributed to Heywood because he could just kiss my whole entire ass. You know, he just messed my whole life up. He put out there that I was on drugs. I'm not on no drugs, okay? I ain't on no drugs. I chew hella gum. I'm up to like 4 or 5 packs a day. I can't stop chewing. I'm chewing in my sleep, you know, chewing standing up in the tub. It's a lot, you know. But yeah, that was a good album for me. You know, yeah.
Well, when you hold on, I said we gotta turn the helicopter flying around.
Oh, they usually fly around here like that. That's that paparazzi. I heard that during the Grammys, you and Delusa the Delusa the diva got into an argument on the red carpet. Can you tell me what that was about?
Thing of it is, here you go. Okay, so I had on my outfit. I just went over there. I said to Delusa, you know, I had to ask her a question. She had on one color. I had on all white. You understand me? Cause I'm godly. You understand? I had on all white. She had on, I think it was black or red or something like that. So as soon as she saw me, you know, everything was fine. I got what I needed. Went back to my dressing room. I said we're gonna meet down there about 7:30 because we gotta do the red carpet. Next thing you know, she come out there in all damn white. You understand me? All white, out of nowhere.
So
that wasn't even that wasn't even agreed upon.
Oh wow.
You know, that there and it was that, and then when she saw I had on my all white, if you saw the pictures from the Grammys, you understand? I had a stain on there. It looked real nasty. She spilled some damn chitlin juice on me, right in the back of the limo. Now how the hell you gonna just dump chitlin like this? Like who does that? It wasn't bumpy or nothing. It wasn't no speed bumps. Wasn't no curves. She just took a whole damn styrofoam container of chitlins and dumped it in my damn lap.
You know, I'm the one that be singing. You know, I sang, sang, and you know.
Can you give us a little taste of
you paying? Are you paying?
I just thought maybe the fans would want to.
You know, the fans. You know. Let me think about it. The fans ain't did nothing for me. You know what I'm saying? They don't even, you know, call me and ask me how I'm doing, knowing I'm going through all of this. They ain't helping me do nothing.
Well, with all due respect, Delusa, you sold a million records, so I
did.
Paid you for that.
Well, did they give me the money in my hand?
Oh.
Okay, that's the downfall now. People stealing money out of my pocket. You know, they said Heywood had something to do with that.
Last straw when we was recording Before I Let Go. Okay, she always want to be front center. Always, hold on. She always want to be front center. You see what I'm saying? It was established by the record company. Hold My Chitlins Records. That I was gonna be the lead. They made me the lead. She was just somebody we threw in there just to kind of get like, you know, we was kind of like the modern day Peaches in Herb. You know what I'm saying? And we just kind of threw her in there just to have another face. They said we kind of look well together. And, you know, I put her on, basically.
Will you ever work with Delusa again?
Hell no. I would never.
Greatest his album?
I would never work with Delusa again. Never.
About your boyfriend. You hear what I'm
should
saying?
be.
It's okay, you so pretty.
I know, don't touch my hair.
You so pretty, girl.
I know. You ain't your daddy.
If you ain't some hot tea, and I got the damn flu. Fuck your boyfriend.
How am I gonna explain that long Cadillac outside?
It's okay, hey, listen. He ain't gotta know about the Cadillac, you know?
I wonder what my boyfriend gonna say if he see this.
Don't you fucking never! Huh?
Did you just slap me?
Hell yeah, I slapped you.
I'ma tell my boyfriend and he gon' jack you up.
I ain't worrying about that nigga.
Better yet, I'ma call the fuzz.
Hey, look at here, baby. Look, I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Ain't no sorry.
Sorry.
Ain't no sorry.
Haywood's frequent drug use, bank robberies, and auto theft landed him a 5-year sentence in prison, following 6 months in rehab.
So there has been allegations that you have been arrested on a couple theft charges and, assault and battery. Are any of those true?
Yeah, I mean, some of the stuff I can't really talk about, go into detail, but I'll tell you a little bit about what I know. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of that shit ain't true. Okay? So, first of all, with the whole theft charge, I was going back to get my own property. Somebody had borrowed a couple dollars from me. And, I just went back to get my property, The door was locked. Yeah, I understand that I could have knocked on it, but I felt like I ain't want to disturb nobody, so I just went in there and just climb through the window.
Okay.
That's it.
And what about the drug charges?
The drug charge. Which one? Which drug charge?
The one that's pending now.
Pending drug charge. When I got caught with the cocaine. That's what you said, man.
Yeah, that's
what. Oh, the cocaine. I'm clean. I'm in rehab. Everybody fall, but we get up. You know what I'm saying?
So this is actually like your 5th time falling.
Yeah.
So is this your last time getting up?
Yeah. I feel like everybody can redeem themselves at some point. Everybody got redemption.
So do you feel the same thing about Delusa when you accused her of having a drug problem?
Delusa is habitual. She don't want the help. She ain't never been to rehab, and she don't want the help. I want the help. You know what I'm saying? Cause I got babies, I got grandbabies. You know what I'm saying? I got great grandbabies, and I just I wanna be there for them.
Can you tell us a little bit about why you were jailed and the whole incident in the hotel where you beat up a few of the staff members there? I mean, what happened? What's the real story behind that?
Well, first of all, they tried to give me a small room and I had asked for a suite, I went in there, the beds ain't made, the windows is not open, they got the coffee pot still on and stuff like that. That's not the kind of amenities that I was wanting. I called down there to the front desk and the little heifer wanted to get all smart with me, so I just went on down there and lightly asked who is behind the desk? Who answered the phone for 214? You know what I'm saying? She wanna come around there and start talking and and just trying to get all smart things, so I pulled her ass over the counter. You know what I'm saying? She talking about violence. Ain't no damn violence. I wanted a clean room. I'm used to the best, and that wasn't the best.
It's so funny that you say that because you guys recently got into it, but you guys actually released a single together, Candle Wax Dripping on My Back.
Yeah, we did that one. Yeah, and I thought that was a good concept. I thought that was a good song. But then when we was actually doing the music video, I guess she was trying to be funny. And she dripped that candle wax down my back and gave me a 3rd-degree burn.
Jeez.
Yeah, she
that's
did.
Terrible.
Yeah, I'm in the process of suing her now. Yeah, I don't think we can work together no more. It's just too many. It's just too many divas on set. Everybody getting jealous of me or what I got. I can't work with nobody that's jealous.
I'm in the studio right now, actually.
Okay, what you working on?
Some songs.
Any albums?
Oh, album. Oh, you mean like okay. Yeah, we got Job Time Turkey Revenge. Now this is gonna be.
Is that for you?
Somebody order pizza. Community. For me it ain't so much about the check as anything else. Hold on. It ain't about all that with me. I'm clean, living clean, and
Now, the tour you got coming up. I mean, it's a new one. It's been going on for a while. Can you tell the fans a little bit about the tour and the name of the tour, kind of what it's about?
Well, it's called the Big Hog Roast. And we bringing in all the heavy hitters in this one, you know. We bringing everybody back, you know. I'm gonna be singing a couple of my old songs. You know, some songs that I was doing back in '72. You know what I'm saying? People still like them, you know. I'm gonna go on and bring those back, and you know, I got me and you know we got the band, we got a little live band going on. You know, we're gonna be having stuff for the kids and things like that, hacky sack and whatnot and things like that. Yeah, and we gonna have some face paint going on. Yeah, and I'm gonna be selling me my wigs. I got some new wigs out.
So is it gonna be an actual any singing going on?
Well, I'm gonna be singing at my booth. You know, it's just one concert at my booth. You pay $15. You come and get you a wig and a song. You know, yeah. And everybody else, they probably doing some singing, but I'm not really promoting them. I'm promoting me right now. It's all about me.
Okay.
You know, and I'm gonna be out there on the 15th. So come by and stop and grab you a wig and get you a song. It's a 2-for-1.
Now, do you have any projects in the works right now? Any albums releasing, singles?
I got 3 albums lined up actually.
Oh.
I got a Christmas album lined up. Okay. I got a 4th of July album that's about to drop any day. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry. A whole album for 4th of July?
Yeah, a whole album. I'm trying to celebrate my independence and stuff. You know, fireworks, you know. I like all that stuff. You know, picnics. I got a lot of joints, about 13 tracks on it. 13 tracks on it. Yeah, you know, I had got burnt by one of the lighters. You know, it's a real personal album for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
4th of July.
4th of July album, you know, and I'm working on a couple here and there songs, just some songs here and there just to throw it out there to see how to, warming the people up a little bit.
Yeah, I got a solo album. We also got a group album. My friends call me Hep. You know what I'm saying? My group name is Hep C. Make sure y'all check that out. It's on iTunes right now. It's doing real well. We touring. Chitlin Records basically gave me a solo deal after we split up. So make sure y'all look for that right there. I'm also doing a little wedding singing on the side. So if y'all know anybody getting married, y'all, I'll leave my phone number and y'all can just, hit me up. Also, I got a lawn cutting service as well. I do yards on Saturdays and fish fries on Sundays. So I do a whole lot of things. If you want a fish plate, we got grouper for $5.99. They don't come with the hush puppies now, just a grouper sandwich. 2 pieces of bread and a piece of grouper. It's called Fry Daddies. Pepsi Fry Daddies. So that's basically it, man. I don't want to have nothing to do with Delusa, the diva. She stole my style. Again, she stole my hair, my look, my whole look. She's a has-been. She's washed up.
It's no jive. It's no jive. It's no jive.
A fight broke out taping the ironically titled Before I Let Go, which was the group's final record together. Will the two ever make amends to record the highly anticipated album Hump You Like a Camel?
It's no jive. 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 It's no jive.